morning, Cadre. We are here today for a Bad Blade review. I normally do these on Monday, but slept in a little bit and had to do a quicker shave, so wasn't able to get this done. So we're here today. We're going to do it for Tuesday, and then I'll review this blade a second time tomorrow. Most likely will not do one on Thursday because I'm leaving to go out of town, so this will be the only Bad Blade review that we get this week. However, it is going to be an interesting one, I feel like. There's a little bit to talk about it, not a lot, but it is the Tomy Super Stainless. That label was put on there by tryablade.com, who I purchased a lot of these blades from, but this is the way that it comes once you get it out of your tuck. The tucks are the hard plastic ones where the blade can slide in behind. So just if that means anything to you, I like those, but it's not like a requirement for me. Anyways, so it is single wrapped, and it is one of those blades where it literally has nothing on it. So there's no wording, nothing like that, but it is a stainless steel blade, and we are going to review it. What I'm going to use, the ABC theme, we split it up. They did half the alphabet the first part of this month, and then the second half of the alphabet the second part of next month. So this week we're supposed to be using items from Chambers Shave Company. I haven't purchased anything from them yet, but they are one of our vendors on our website, and so I thank them, and I encourage people to go out and purchase their products, and I probably will be getting some soon. So what I'm using is I actually went back because I'm down to the very last little bit of my Prorazzo Blue, and the cap is broken. It's hardly on there, and so I've already had some of it dry up in the very end of it as I've been pushing stuff forward. So I'm going to just kind of use this until it's gone. It's a good cream. And then I've got my TSC first anniversary brush soaking here. So what I'm going to do is because I don't have my pre-lather, I will use a little bit of the CBL pre-shave oil. So I'm going to go ahead and pause you guys, build my lather, and I'll be right back. Okay, so we're back. So we're going to go ahead and talk about this Tomy TOMY Super Stainless blade. So the blade is actually made by Persona. So we know Persona. We know that Persona makes a lot of blades. It's an American company, and they make blades for a lot of markets. And for a lot of razors, pretty much. And it reminds me of a Persona blade. It's not as smooth as some of the DE blades that we've been using recently that have been getting hard pack ratings, but they usually provide a really good shave. This one, its primary market is made for a company in England, so that is where it's primarily sold. So you can purchase these stateside if you really like let's say the label on the box or something. But honestly, if you buy this, you're essentially buying a Persona Lab Blue blade that doesn't have, doesn't say Persona on it. The pricing, I think on Amazon, the only place I found them, it's $30 for 200, so it's 15 cents a blade. Even though the blade is performing well, and it could end up with a pretty good rating, and a lot of people really like Persona blades. I probably couldn't recommend that you buy this, because if you get the regular Persona that didn't have to go to England, then turn around and come back, or something to that effect, you're going to spend a lot less. So you're paying for a lot of shipping if you go with this blade. In the grand scheme of things, even though you might get like Amazon free shipping, let's be honest, there's a good portion of the shipping cost that is going to be hidden in that final price that you end up paying. So It's a good performer. There's nothing wrong with it. And I'm sure that tomorrow when I put it in a more aggressive razor, I'm going to be like, hey, that's a Persona blade. I've had a couple hundred packs over the years of Personas. I piff a lot of Personas out. But I've used them a lot, so I know this blade. I'm comfortable with this blade. And it's just a good blade. But I'll be honest, I'm to the point that as far as I've come in this series, and where I still have some blades left to review that I think are still going to get good ratings as well, I don't think the Persona blade is going to be a blade that makes the final cut. But we'll see. There is some mixed things out there. I will say, if you do some research on this blade, some say it's from Israel. I don't. Like I said, it was conflicting information, but the information that I found is that it's not. It's not the Israeli Persona plant, right? There's two of them. I could be wrong. It's just a blade that I think is perfect for anybody that's new to wet shaving because you can do some advanced techniques with it. And you have to obviously, you can still cut yourself, but it's not as aggressive as some other razors, so there's more room for error. But it's a comfortable blade. But again, I can't recommend buying it. So that's 2 passes. The shave is pretty dang close. A little bit of neck, but I'm not going to chase today. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause you guys. I'm going to clean up a little bit, and then we'll be back for post-shave and final thoughts. Okay, so I applied my witch hazel cucumber off camera using the Thayers. So the Tomy blade, like I said, for the English market, good Persona blade. Those of you that use Personas or used a lot of them over the years, if you've been shaving for a while, you're going to know that it's a good blade. If you're newer to wet shaving and you've come across this blade or you've got a few of them, you should feel comfortable using it. It's going to be a good blade for you. It's not going to, be overly aggressive, overly sharp, or anything along those lines, but it's going to provide you with a good smooth shave. And they're usually pretty consistent. That's one of the nice things about Persona. Persona makes a lot of blades. They're kind of like Lord and things along those lines. They've got to make a lot of blades. They're under a lot of different labels. But the one difference is that while Lord and some of the others, I feel like that they are subtle differences between the blades that you can feel. Every time I use a Persona blade, I'm like, that's Persona. The only time that I get a slight difference is when I use the Israeli Red. I think that one has platinum coating on it, if I remember, and it feels a little bit keener and a little bit smoother. And I know that's not the blade that we're talking about, but I just wanted to say, when you use the Persona blade, you know that you used a Persona blade. There's not much difference between them, and there is no difference between this and Persona. So basically, when you look at my rankings and they come out, all the Personas are most likely going to be grouped together in one area because there's no difference between them. So just something to keep in mind. And the reason why this one, after tomorrow, will most likely rank lower than other Personas is because if you purchase this one, you're going to pay more. Get the regular Personas. If you like Persona, you don't need to try this blade. You know what it is. So, got my Cvargo Blue aftershave milk. So that's all I'd say about it. You know, don't spend your money on it unless you really like the label. Or, you know, let's say you're vacationing and you're over in England and you see them, you're probably going to get a better price there, I bet. Pick some up. They're good blades, but here stateside, put your money towards Personas if you're going to want, if that's the type of blade that you want. So there's the shave. The shave went really well today. I really enjoyed it. Hope you guys did as well. Aside from that, I'll see you guys beginning of next week. We'll try and get possibly an out-of-town next weekend as well. But I leave a little later in the week, so I might be able to get 2 back blade reviews in. We'll see, but I promise at least 1. So aside from that, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you haven't joined us, hit us up at www.theshavingcadre.com. And aside from that, I'll see you all on the pages. Have a good day, Cadre. Bye.